Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Icebox for tonight's game, the rematch from last Friday night. It's the Warbirds from Fremont here for a junior varsity doubleheader. Well, if it's anything like last Friday's game, this one could get spicy. As you were probably following along, the coach for Fremont can get a little vocal. It escalated really at the very end of the third period. It was a 4-3 win by the Junior Stars. They stay undefeated in regulation on the season. But it was really with about a minute left that things really kind of got ramped up. It was after a hit at center ice from Paul King, and then stoppage of play after that, right in front of the Fremont bench. A melee ensued. Looked like all five that were on the ice were in on it together. But what it meant for Lincoln was that we've got some misconduct penalties that are carrying over. So we are going to be without the services of Trevor Broadfoot and Trevor Broadfoot. Who was the other one? I had it on the tip of my tongue. I should have written this down. It was Broadfoot and Cooper Willis. Serving suspensions for this game. Also, because of a suspension that came in the varsity game after it, we'll be without the services of Donner as well. So those three not going to be in action for this junior varsity game. It's first place versus third place in the standings here for junior varsity tonight. The Stars still 3 points clear of the Des Moines Capitals, who come to town in 2 weekends. That should be must-see hockey. The Warbirds, 19-5-1. They have 39 points, so they're 9 points back, but firmly in the third spot. It's going to be August Howard in net for the Junior Stars. Only one game last weekend. Fisher got the call in that one, so it's Augie's time to shine tonight. Starting five on the ice as I see it. Like Cooper Peary, Sam Rose, Cooper Grossroad, Riker Noden, and Cole Brown. So it appears that Sam Rose might be in a defensive position right at the moment. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, Sam Rose on the blue line to start this one. New role for him. Again, a little short-handed here. We'll see how we go. It's the Warbirds in the all-black uniforms. Puck pops straight up. And here's Sam. Definitely have a scoring threat now at defense. Sam playing back there. That's basically four forwards on the ice when he's out there. Batted back and forth in the neutral zone and sent up ice. Good pressure being applied by the Junior Stars here. They're going to try to hold it in. Rose is going to dump it into the zone, and they'll go off on a line change. Fremont clears. Sam Rose stays out there. Bats that back to the blue line. Now it comes forward here. Sam bats it ahead to his usual line mate, Ethan Nickel. He's out there with Paul King, and he's got Leo Miller on this forward line. King, a little behind the back. And it's played back into the Lincoln zone. Jamison Quevedo, the second defenseman out there. Sam still out there on a long line trip for him. There's a save. Sam sends that back into neutral ice. It's gloved down by him. Leo trying to go ahead. And Paul sends that one up ice. Fremont on the attack and way off sides, and we'll have a face-off back in the neutral zone. It's Karsten Borland to take the face-off here for the Warbirds. Controlled by Lincoln. The battle in front of the Lincoln bench. Puck pops free. Quevedo tries to backhand that up. He takes a hit as he released Evan Clausen in there at the fence. Chips it ahead. Both teams good at denying entry here. I think Lincoln just has to dump and chase it. Dixon, Bliss, and Parker out there right now. Chipped up and out though by Fremont. Clausen tries to send it back the other way. Takes a funny hop. Clausen sends it over to open ice. Thrown back up ice into the Lincoln end of the ice. Warbirds trying to set something up here. Pops to the goal line. Tough angle shot. Cleared out. Dixon ahead. Cole Brown cuts to the net. Now behind. Gets cut off. Sends it to Noden. Tries to feather it to Peary in front. Gets it back. Played back to the blue line. Rose back in there. Shot from the blue line. You'll see that. And it's cleared. Icing is the call. 11:25 left in the first. No score. It'll be Peary in the face-off circle. Puck drop. Braden Thomas loads up. That one pops up right in front of the goalie. He had no idea where it was. They get lucky and clear. Muscling their way forward. Shot through the crease. Good individual effort there. Didn't catch the number. It was Wiley. Here's Kyler Weil with the back. That shot's blocked. Daryl Sackwitz gets in front of that one. Played over to the far side. Now chip down low. Peary in on that battle. Puck pops free. Sent off Riker stick. Great lead pass over to Peary, far side. He's got Cole Brown streaking in front. He can't get the pass off. Puck is cleared out by the Warbirds. Lincoln resets. Up into the zone, but they're going to go off on a line change. It's King, Miller, and Nickel out on the ice now. Sackler plays it ahead. That one ricochets back into neutral ice. Dumped into the zone. Delayed offside for Fremont, so they give it away to Lincoln. Sackwitz waits. Cross ice pass. Nice little chip ahead by Braden Thomas. That shot's blocked. Played down low. Follows the rebound. Pops to the middle. Sent to the corner. Quevedo down to Miller. Paul King delivers a check. Clausen sends it down and around. Leo in the corner. Back to the blue line. Paul wanted to play it, and so did Quevedo. Chip back to Jamison. He sends it through. Clausen fills in. Bliss and Dixon out there now. Landon Bliss, physical player. Austin tries to hold that blue line, and he does somehow. Cuts to the middle of the circle. Save made. Gonna follow it. Kept in by Bliss. Clausen circling, top of the slot, just gonna flip one up front. Doesn't get through all the skates, and it's cleared out. Dixon chips it ahead. Played back into the Lincoln zone. Quevedo tries to send it up to Dixon. Tries to bat it to the center. Can't do it. Fremont picks up the loose puck. Drives in to the front. Shot, score. Cut in and took an angle across. Just squeaked it in between the post and Augie Howard's skate. And Fremont gets on the board first. It's 1-0. Eric Alexander wanting a call here. And get the head referee over here. All right, we'll drop puck. 8:12 left, first period. Fremont takes the 1-0 lead. It's Cooper Grossroad in there, his first action. Trying to hold his minutes down. He's, again, down 2 defensemen. They want to keep him fresh for the varsity game, too. Backhand in front. Played all the way to the wall. Grossroad fills in. Cole Brown sends it back. Noden into the mix. Cole with it. Played back, Grossroad. Quick flip. Tried to get it on Noden's tape. Just missed. Rose fills down. Keeps it in. Played back to Sam. Throws it over to the far corner. Good stick lift. And it's played back out of the zone. Fremont flips it up ice. And it's going to be icing. .7:08 left, first period. We'll have a face-off in the Fremont zone. King, Miller, Nickel out there. It's going to be Leo in the face-off circle with Clausen. And I think that's Brady Thomas. Played back to Brady. Blocked immediately. Battle for it right in front of the Fremont bench. Leo Miller filling in. He's got the can opener. Puck pops free. Thomas comes away. Nice little poke check there by Fremont. Augie has to glove that down. Same forward line out there. Cooper Grossroad, the big unit, he's in there. He's going to fire that one. Puts it on net from the red line. Paul King finds it. Puck pops free. Leo centered. Nickel with a shot. Save made. Nickel gets the rebound back. Backhands it down low. Paul has it below. Centered. And it's snuck in! Leo Miller! Leo goes 5-hole off the feed from below the goal line from Paul King. And we're tied at 1. Well, you couldn't see it from our angle, but Leo's stick was exactly where it needed to be. Parked right in front, waiting for Paul's little feed to him. And he bats it in the 5-hole between the wickets. We're tied. There's a shot off the drop from Isaac Parker, and it's gloved down. Landon Bliss, senior, in the face-off circle. Fires. Gross road. That'll kill somebody. Sam's going to fire it to the corner. Bliss charging in with a good body check. Gross road holds it at the line. Bats it back in. Hops over his stick that time. Sam Rose gives chase back in the Lincoln zone. Tries to fire it up to Dixon. It's deflected into the Fremont zone. Dixon will give chase. Tries to cut it off. Nicely played. Rose to the corner. Gross road fills in. Loose puck! Oh, and Bliss couldn't gather it. The green light. Yeah. The light came on, but not for the goal. No icing on that. Sam going to try to catch him. As Fremont just hopping on the ice at a line change. Walks into a hornet's nest as he was waiting for his teammates to change lines. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Played across Noden. Riker's going to advance it. Rose waits, and it's kicked back out. Clausen chips it ahead. Batted ahead. Here's Powers. He lost it. Riker. Rose sends it ahead as he comes off the ice. Devedo to Clausen. Nice little poke check. Noden's going to send it down and around. Cole Brown's waiting for it on the other side. So is Peary. Peary tries to feather it forward. And a battle in front. Noden gets a check from behind. That's probably going to be after the whistle, and it's a penalty. So, a little roughing. That's the first penalty of the game. 4:23 left in the first. Fremont goes to the penalty box for a cross check. Connor Peters, the freshman from Elkhorn North, delivered that one. Well, Noden, he was playing to the whistle. He was trying to get a puck that was trying to get covered up. And right off the hop, give it to Cole Brown. Not bar down, Cole Brown, just regular old Cole Brown, but he gets the goal. 4:20. So 3 seconds into that power play, we get a power play goal. And just like that, it is a 2-1 Lincoln lead. This 5 stays out there. It's Riker Noden battling behind the net. Centered, almost got another one. Clausen fills in. Blocked. Noden scores! Riker Noden with a trash panda goal. And 2 goals in 13 seconds for Lincoln. And it's a 3-1 lead. Give Clausen at least one of the assists there on that one. 3 unanswered here. Answering the bell. 3-1 Stars. Here's Ethan Nickel, one of the fastest on the ice. He bats that one ahead. Gets into a little stick match. There's a shot. Save made. Leo with a blast. There's Paul. Hops over Sam Rose's stick, and it's a race back into the Lincoln zone. Sam wins that one. Well, you don't think about the dynamic you would have with a really skilled, fast forward playing at defense, but you're kind of seeing it with Sam. Gross road. Over to Sam. Plays it down low. Filled into the front, and it's batted away. Sends it back down low. Nickel trying to center. Pulls it back. Gets a stick lifted and taken away. Puck cleared out. Here comes Fremont. Powers gets knocked off the puck. Good work by Sam. He's been brilliant this position so far. Good work by Landon Bliss. Blaine gets that one ahead to Bliss. To the center. Oh, it just hopped over Blaine's stick, and it's going the other way. Blaine giving chase. Dumping chase here by Fremont. Blaine to the corner. Now down low. Braden Thomas. Loose puck in front. Just missed. Good effort. Played to the far side. Sent down low. That one squirts all the way through. All the way through the slot and all the way back down into the Fremont zone. Thomas in a battle. Puck pops free. Angled behind the net. Noden has it. Battle in the corner. Pop free. Kept in by Darrell. Blocked. Peary plays it back in the neutral zone. Thrown down and around. Puck pops free. Noden has it. Skates behind the net. Over to Cole. Centered. Peary with a one-timer and a save. 1:08 left to go. First period. 3 unanswered goals by Lincoln. Leo in the face-off circle with Paul King, Ethan Nickel out there. Time running down, first period. Controlled by the Warbirds. They have not had too many offensive attempts. Big hit delivered. Right in front of the Lincoln bench. That was Leo. There's the Fremont bench. Put somebody in it. Clausen. Cross ice, tries to get it up to King. Leo fills in. Leo. Or no, that's Clausen. Similar lettuce. Clausen with the shot and the glove save. 24 seconds left in the period. Way back to Grossroad. That one fired through. Rose blocked. Played behind. Just lost it. Now it's sent up ice. 10 seconds left in the period. And that's going to be icing. So 8.5 seconds left with an opportunity down here in the offensive zone for Lincoln. Noden tried it right off the hop. It was partially blocked. Played in the corner. And it's sent up ice, and that will do it for the first period. So Fremont got the scoring started. Kobe Powers got an even strength goal. 6:48 in the first. And then Lincoln gets on the board. They found the equalizer. Leo Miller off a beautiful feed down low from Paul King to tie it. Then it was Cole Brown getting a power play goal 3 seconds into a power play at 10:40 in the first. And then 13 seconds later, Riker Noden got an even strength goal with the assist from Evan Clausen. So that's where we sit, 3-1. Another game going on right now in the league. Junior varsity, the Mammoths trail the Metros, Sioux City. That one's in Okoboji right now. Metros up in that one 1-0. That's where we're headed tomorrow. Hey, what time is puck drop tomorrow? What time is puck drop tomorrow? 6? Hey, how about I look at my stupid phone? There, it's right here. It is going to be 6. 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. We'll be in Sioux City tomorrow night, 6 o'clock start time for the junior varsity game. And then we'll travel on to Okoboji on Saturday, just for one. That start time 2 p.m. in Boji on Saturday. And we're holding it out. We're waiting. We're getting an explanation. The clock has stopped. And we're set to go. Fresh 15 on the board. The goalies have switched ends. And we're off and running. Here's Gross Road firing it in from the neutral zone. Noden with puck battle down low. It's Cole Brown centered. Nobody there except a Fremont player, and they send it up ice. Whistle. And we'll have a face-off. Paul King, Leo Miller, Ethan Nickel. There's a shot. King. Ooh, big check from behind. That's going to be cheating. Gross Road sends it down and around. Chipped up. There's the whistle. So another penalty on the Warbirds. 13:59 left in the second. This one's going to be on Schlegenhoff. Cohen Schlegenhoff. Sophomore from Elkhorn South gets called with the roughing. Well, it only took 3 seconds the last time Lincoln was on a power play. Let's see how this one goes. 1-for-1 so far. Riker Noden. Played back to the point. Sam Rose out there, essentially that fourth forward out there. He's playing a defense position here due to some suspensions from last Friday night's game versus Fremont. That one's chipped up and out. Gross Road gives chase. Peary slides it over to Sam. Cuts through the middle. Fastest kid on the ice. Gets it on the forehand. Shot. Rebound collected. Played down low. Cole Brown tried to get it to Peary. Gets cut off. Played back to Gross Road. Slides it over to Sam. Shot. Redirect in front, just missed. Gross Road plays it to Cole. Slides in front. Noden with a redirect, just missed again. Sam somehow kept that in the zone. Slides through the crease. And it's gloved down with 51 seconds left in the Lincoln power play. $12.50 left to go in the second. Face-off won by Fremont. Kept in by Clausen. Nickel gets that one knocked away. Clausen keeps it in the zone. Clausen throws one to the front. Blocked on the way in and sent up ice. Augie gloves that one down. Leaves it for Clausen, and we'll do it again. 25 seconds left in the power play for the Stars. Slid through, gets all the way to Paul King. Stick battle, it's sent down and around. Nickel has it. Sent back to Paul. Shot way high. Down and around. Quevedo keeps it in. Nope. Back the other way. And it's gloved down right at the end of the power play. Schlegenhoff comes out of the penalty box, and Fremont will be full strength with 11:59 left in the second. Stars 1 for 2 on power plays so far. To be the line of Bliss, Parker, and Dixon out there now. Nope. Change of plans. Quevedo got called with the hook. I saw it happen, but I didn't see the hand go up. It's probably the right call. So Quevedo goes to the penalty box. It's Lincoln's first penalty of the game for the hook. 11:59 left. So now it's the Warbirds on the power play. To the front. Squeaks through. Sent down. The near side. That one comes out of the zone, and it's chipped back in, delayed offside. It's a giveaway to Lincoln. They're just going to throw it up ice. Shot over the shoulder. Goes high, played off the glass. Near side. Puck pops free. Here comes Lincoln the other way. Shorthand opportunity here. Sam Rose tried to backhand, just has to throw it behind net. Good check, and it's played back here. Clausen. Sent up to Sam. Noden knocks that one down. Gets it taken away. 45 seconds left in the power play here for Fremont. Head coach Warren Peters displeased with this power play effort. And here come the Warbirds on the attack. Skates around, keeps it himself, now sends it down low. Cut off. Sent up. Less than 10 seconds left on the power play for Fremont. Nothing to show for it. Quevedo is going to come out of the penalty box, and Lincoln will be full strength. Sackwitz. Bliss sends that one up ice. It's going to die in the snow. No icing. Bliss lost that one. Way back behind, gets it back. Dixon hops out on the ice. Sent up ice by Fremont. That will not be an icing. Didn't get there. Bliss up there with Parker and Dixon now. Sent back up through the neutral zone by Fremont. Clausen finds it. Dixon, Bliss in a scrum. Puck pops free. Easy for you to say. Sakowitz back in the Lincoln zone. Good pressure being applied, and Augie just has to let that ricochet down. 8:40 left in the second. Starting to get a little bit more physical here. Leo in the face-off circle. Controlled by Lincoln. Curvado sends it around to Paul King. King. Lead pass to Miller. Right on the tape. On the backhand. Getting drugged down. No call. Thomas plays it over to Nickel. Leo slow getting up. Played across. Now King's going to reset. Nickel out there gives chase. Peary out there as Leo's quick to get to the bench after that hit in the corner. Peary gets it back. Top of the circle. Centered. Shot by King, just missed the net. Gets his own rebound. Change direction. Sends it back to, tried to send it back to Braden Thomas, and it's cut off. Warbirds are just going to dump it into the zone and peel off for a line change. 7:35 left to go in the second. Nickel fills in on the far side with Curvado. Loose puck goes to Peary. Cooper Peary, chipped ahead. Gets it to Noden. Riker tried to change direction, and puck kept going. A pass cut off by Cole Brown, but it's thrown up and out of the zone. Lincoln has to reset. Here comes the newest addition to the blue line, at least for one night, Sam Rose. Lincoln essentially playing with 4 forwards whenever he's out there on the ice. Good check in the corner by Noden. Separates the puck from the player. Bliss chips it back to Sam. Loose puck in front. Bliss. Hesitation and missed. Cole Brown. Change of direction. Nicely done. Causing separation. Noden tries to muscle it. Bliss gets it in the middle. Missed the net. Through some legs. Sam. And finally, no, it's kept in by Bliss. Bliss throws it down low. Great individual effort. Brown, near corner. He takes a hard elbow. No call. Big check in the corner. Pops to the middle. Sam across the Gross Road. Lincoln resets again. Gross Road dumps it in the zone. Dixon on the far side hops over his stick. And it's going to be icing the other way. .541 left, second period. 3-1 Lincoln. All goals in the first period for both teams. Face-off draw in the Fremont zone, won by the Warbirds. Come up into the Lincoln zone. It's by one, tries to center it to the middle. Played back behind the net, now out to the point. Shot, blocked. Puck pops to King. Lead pass. He's got Nichols streaking, looking to center, nobody there. Warbirds the other way. Vorland. Lost it. Back the other way. Paul King chips that one up the ice. Good hit by Ethan Nickel. Up to the far side. Curvado keeps it in the zone. Chipped up the boards to the red line. Sent back in by Clausen. Fremont looking to clear. Grossroad out there now. He fires a shot. Rebound. Followed. Third effort. And another save. Grossroad plays it all the way back in the Lincoln zone. Throws it high off the glass to Cooper Peary. Glove down. Fremont clears. Now they've got some numbers. Can't get an entry. Referee goes down. Cole Brown finds a loose puck. One-on-one. Tries to throw it over to Noden, who is streaking in front. Peary trying to get it to Noden in front. Noden, what individual effort. And that one's thrown on net, glove down. 3:30 left to go in the second. Bliss, Parker, Dixon out there, joined by Sackwitz and Thomas. Face-off controlled by Fremont. Battle ensues. That one batted away before it got in front for a shot attempt. Played to the corner. Dixon's there. Braden Thomas. Played back to the blue line. Loose puck in front. Augie with the save. One shove is all it takes after the whistle. So Braden Thomas goes to the penalty box with 3:02 left to go in the second. Second power play for Fremont. Penalty kill unit of Rose, King, Peary, and Grossroad out there. Peary to take the drop. Played back to the blue line by Fremont. Field across. Sent down low. Back to the point. Shots blocked and thrown up ice. Nicely done by Peary. Fremont resets with the one-man advantage. Down and around net. Back to the blue line. Patefield kicks that one, keeps it in. One time by Powers, misses. Pinned against the boards. Powers gets it back. Centered across. Shot blocked. And careens back out into neutral ice. 53 seconds left on the Fremont power play. To the front. Loose puck in front. Got it on the backhand. Powers flips across. Takeaway. Here's Rose. Comes in high. Goalie knocks it down and puts his glove on it. But good shorthanded effort with 37 seconds left in that power play. Minute 39 left in the second. Stars with the 3-1 lead. Face off in the Fremont zone. Sent up through the neutral zone. Through one set of skates. Except they send it down low. Veda lost his stick. Right back to the point. Shot. Glove save made by Augie. 10 seconds left on the Warbirds power play. Face-off draw. Battle through some skates, and it's sent back into the neutral zone. Braden Thomas getting ready to hop off. He's going to come across to the bench. Let's see who hops out. It's going to be Cole Brown coming out there. Lincoln full strength. Whistle and an icing with 54 seconds left in the period. We'll have another face-off down in the Lincoln end of the ice. Face-off controlled by Fremont. Sent down and around. Kept in by Schlegenhoff, but taken away. Centered across. Cole Brown. Opens up. Wide side. Tried to feather it through the middle to Peary. It's played back to the blue line. Kept in by Grossroad. Down to 30 seconds left in the period. Batted back into the neutral zone. Brown takes a hit. Gives it back. Big hit by Riker Noden. Knocks the puck away. Lost the handle on that one on entry, and they had to double back. Sam Rose trying to get it in there before the horn sounded just to get another chance at one, but they can't pull it off. That'll do it. 2 periods in the books. Lincoln leads it 3-1. We'll cut the ice, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Third period getting ready to start here. The Stars leading Fremont 3-1. All the goals came in the first period. Goals by Leo Miller, Cole Brown, and Riker Noden. Again, Sam Rose playing defense tonight, doing his best Cale Makar impression and doing very well. It's going to be Peary, Noden, and Brown out there to start this third period. Stars going right to left, and we're off and running. Big check there by Fremont on Riker Noden. Peary sends it to the corner. Brown gets taken down. Noden to the front, back to the point. Gross, excuse me, it's Quevedo. And a follow-up goal, Cole Brown. That was Cooper Grossroad playing out there. Give Grossroad the assist. Cole Brown the goal, and it's 4-1 Stars. 21 seconds into the third period. Face off. Peary with it. Sends it into the zone. Same five out there. Excuse me. Different defensive pairing out there. Clausen and Quevedo out there now. In the corner. Brown throws it back to the net. Played behind the net. Noden. He was looking in front. Period got knocked down. That's going to be icing on Fremont. We'll face it off back in the Fremont zone here. Again, Stars travel to Sioux City for Friday night games and then Okoboji on Saturday and then home after that. Biggest weekend games, and it's getting good. Biggest weekend series. You can take your pick. It's either going to be the Oak Leafs and Kansas City, or it's going to be Dubuque versus Des Moines Capitals. That one's at Bucks Ice Arena this weekend for 2. That one gets on goal from Paul King. It's kicked aside. Played in the corner. Leo Miller sent back up to the point. Fired. And kick to the corner. Clausen. And it's thrown back up and out. Clausen follows. King with the puck. He gets cut off. Warbirds send it up the boards. Braden Thomas tries to chip it up to Nickel. It's taken away. Shot on net. And Augie's there to gobble it up. Face off in the Lincoln zone this time. Haven't had a lot of them down here. Sent down and around and out. They're going to call no icing. It touched somebody. Parker, Dixon, Bliss in there. It's going to be played behind the net. To the corner. And sent back into neutral ice. Darrell tried to catch that hot one. Get another crack at it. Throws it to Parker. Parker tries to flip it to Dixon. Sent back into the neutral zone, and here comes Fremont the other way. Can't get a shot off. Lay down low. Dixon's going to play it in the corner. Avoids the hit. Thrown over to the far corner. There's Braden Thomas for it. Reese flips it up into the neutral zone. Took that hit. Augie leaves that for Darrell. Chipped up to Blaine, who shovels it over to Cole Brown. Brown. Line change. He's all alone. And he loses it. Played back in the Lincoln end. Sam Rose. Cross to Gross Road. Feathered ahead to Brown. Brown lost the puck. Rose fills in. Brown has to get it ahead to Peary. Play drop back pass. Gross Road. That one gets on net. Noden to Brown. One-time pass. Tries to get to Noden in front. Noden tried to play it back to Rose. He was cheating back. Riker, loose puck, top of the slot, pass across over to Peary. Played back to Cooper Gross Road. Slides it across Rose. Top of the circle. Save. Boy, he is dangerous out front. He's dangerous on the forward line. Give him some space working up top. Sam Rose has been fun to watch in this one. 4-1, Lincoln on top. Again, junior varsity, Lincoln undefeated in regulation. They're tops in the league. We'll talk about the bracket as we're about 3 weeks away from end of season playoff time in the league. Cunningham tries to slide that to the front. Point blank shot, that one's blocked. Late to the front. 2-on-1 now. Nickel. Shot. Loose puck. Knocked away. King plays it. Taken away. Lincoln has not given them an inch. King fires that one back into the offensive zone. It's popped back out. It's a little back and forth. Who wants it? Lincoln delivering some hits. Clausen's going to send that up ice. Down and around. Ethan Nickel finds it. And it's chipped up and out by Fremont. 1-on-1. Clausen racing back. Gets there in time. Save made by Augie. Puck behind the net. Against the boards. Warbirds trying to get an angle. Nickel finds the loose puck. Not pressured. He's going to send that across. Dixon streaking. Kept in by Parker. Loose puck. Has to flip that one up and out. Gross Road fills in, the big rig. Parker. And it's gloved down. Same five stay out there for Lincoln. Rose and Gross Road on the blue line. Dixon, Bliss in the face-off circle, and Isaac Parker at the right wing. Here's Gross Road off the face-off. That one's blocked off of a skate. Rose fills in. Dixon drops back. Rose circling down and around. Kept in. Parker battles to the front through the crease. Dixon finds the loose puck, sends it down low, back to Parker, to the corner. Dixon fills in. Warbirds find a way to clear the zone finally. Drop back. And it's kicked back out to the neutral zone. Now played all the way back down into the Fremont zone. Fremont's been off their game since that 3-goal flurry in the first. Here's Sam Rose streaking ahead. Shot, rebound, kicked aside. Thrown back up ice. Battle for it, Braden Thomas. He gets thrown into the boards head first. No call. No call on that. You've got to be kidding me. That was as plain as day. Now Thomas is out. Eric Alexander's going to get it. Referee's going to get an earful from Eric Alexander at this point. Braden Thomas is hot, and he should be. There's a lot of chirping. It's going to be matching penalties here. Referee's got to get this one under control. Real classy, Ted. 7:15 left to go, third period, and it's going to be matching penalties. We'll stay even strength out on the ice. Somebody's going to get a 10. Yep. Looks over at the bench. He was signaling like there was a 10. Maybe not. Yep. Looks. Oh, we're going to stay like this. Matching penalties. Pull that up on the old game card here and see what they say. Hit in the corner. Now it's starting to get a little bit more physical. Clausen. Body check. He's chipped up. Miller takes a hit and he's down again. Nobody's calling it. Leo, slow to get up. Eric Alexander is beside himself. Referees conferring. Somebody's going to the penalty box for Fremont. No. No, they are not. Nope. We play on. 6:41 left to go, third period. 4-1, Lincoln. A couple of no calls there. Bit questionable. I'm usually pretty call it as you see it. Battle in the far corner. Puck pops free. Sent up ice. Kept in, though, by the Warbirds. That gets all the way in on Augie's stick. He kicks that aside. Wade to Bliss. Centered up through the middle. Tried to get a streaking Isaac Parker, and it's going to be icing. Just let him a little too much there with 6:09 left. Connor Peters and Braden Thomas both serving time here, matching penalties. They get the ice, sent back the other way. They wave off the icing. Sam Rose goes to get it. Sam's got the speed to get around some kids. He gets around two. Cuts to the middle. Down to the far side. Centered pass. Goal! What a play! Highlight of the night. And it all started with Samson Rose. New secret weapon at defense. Filling in for some missing players due to suspension, at least for one game. What a play. 5-1 Stars with 5:38 left to go. Well, it's criminal they're not going to give an assist to Sam Rose. The assist to Isaac Parker and the goal to Cooper Peary. Here's Sam. Lost it. Flipped up behind the net. Grossroad plays it. Chipped up to Dixon, and it's sent into the neutral zone. Dixon gloves that one down. Grossroad cuts it off in the neutral zone. Shot. That one's deflected high off the glass. Far corner. Parker, tough angle shot, and a save. Thomas and Peters both out of the penalty box for their respective clubs. 4:42 left to go in the game. Laid down. Nickel out there with Peary. Paul King on this line. King up the right side. It's that taken off his stick. And it's flipped up. Back into the Lincoln zone. And an icing. Talk about Lincoln. Tops in the league standing so far in junior varsity. If that holds pat, their first game in the tournament would be on a Thursday night in Des Moines. Again, we're 3 weeks out, but just playing ahead, it'll be a Thursday at 12:30 game. Standard format for a tournament bracket. Number 1 plays number 8. They only take the top 8 in junior varsity. And you play it down by there. That one's sent up ice and another icing. .404 left. Bliss, Dixon, Parker, Sackwitz, and Quevedo out there. Shot by Sackwitz. Gets blocked on the way in. That one makes it all the way in by Quevedo. Loose puck gets kicked back to Sackwitz. Darrell hopped over his stick. It's played all the way back into the Lincoln zone. Quevedo picks it up. Sends it up to the red line. Parker trying to flip it forward. Gets cut off. Sackwitz has it. Bats it across. Quevedo ahead. Dixon. And play to the corner. Doesn't get there. Bliss finds it. Shot. Glove down. .322 left. Is that a Sam Rose sighting on the face-off circle? Well, he's playing center position right now. Sam. That one gets batted back to Clausen. Now to Braden Thomas. Braden. Shot rides up a stick. Misses the net. Clausen has to play it in the neutral zone. Kicks it back. Battle at the blue line. Noden. From the Warbirds. Clausen delivers a good hit to the chest. Thomas sends that one down around. Chip to the middle. Evan flips that up to Noden, who just sends it deep. Rose in the corner. Cole Brown. Puck pops free. Tough angle shot by Rose. And we'll have a face-off. Bliss in the face-off circle. It's played back to Thomas. That one leaks through. Down below the goal line. It's sent up and out. Flip back into the zone by Clausen. Clausen gets it back. Now tries to send it over to Parker. Across your side. Save made. Didn't make it all the way in. Parker's going to draw a penalty here. And a hit by Bliss. Bliss never hesitates to take advantage of a hit if he can get one. Penalty on Fremont. They're going to get him for a hook. Minute 54 left. He'll be a spectator for the rest of this one. Tanner McCoy going to the penalty box, freshman from Mohawk Christian High School. Whistle as we wait to get the penalty up on the board. So 5-1 here, time running down. Lincoln looks to remain undefeated in regulation on the season. We'll put them 5 points clear of the Caps, the top of the JV bracket. Cavedo, top of the circle. Over to the big rig. Gross Road, that one's partially blocked. It's gloved down by Peary. Played it back to Gross Road. Slides it over to Jamison. Shot, high, glove save. Face off. Back to Gross Road. Tries to squeak one low. Ethan Nickel gets knocked off the puck, and that's sent up ice. Augie leaves that one for Jamison Cavedo. He takes a hit. Gross Road lets King have it. Change of direction. Shoveled across, nicely done. Walks right in, just missed the net. Ethan Nickel. Gross Road try to deliver one, and we're going to get a penalty called on Gross Road for Gross Road's like, I didn't even hit him. 47 seconds left. So Gross Road goes to the box. We'll be 4-on-4 here for a little bit. We'll be 4-on-4 for the rest of the game. They call Gross Road for the high stick. Maybe a drive-by high stick there. He didn't really get good contact on him. So he's trying for going for the check. Nevertheless, down to 35 seconds left, and Lincoln's going to get the win here. Dixon playing it. Clausen streaking up. Time running down. 15 seconds left. Shot missed. We're going to have another late hit here on Fremont. 10 seconds left, and Fremont will go 4-on-3 here for the remainder. Oh, matching penalties. Didn't see what the Clausen one was. Well, I think we're going to call it. Don't know who made that decision, but just run off the last 10 seconds and call it good. It's going to be just 4-on-3 anyway. Lincoln wins at 5-1 tonight. Augie gets the win in net. And we will travel to Sioux City for tomorrow's game, but not before we play the varsity half here coming up. Stick around. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for that one on that game feed. Again, final 5-1 Stars over Fremont.